Thank you for being here. Medicare Options Simplified. The reason for this video is to help you to understand the concept in a very narrowed way of Medicare options and to help you to start thinking so that before we talk, before we have our appointment, you will already know which direction that you're heading when it comes to making an option for Medicare plan that will take care of the 20% that Medicare does not cover. So picture yourself as a Medicare beneficiary on the streets and you have just two options to decide which direction to get to your destination. On the right side, if you choose, the right side will take you to Medicare Part C, also known as Medicare Advantage. And the other left side, if that's what you choose, will take you to Medicare Supplement. So let's take it one after the other. If you decide to choose the option for Medicare Advantage, there are some points to consider as you make that decision. One, Medicare Advantage, Medicare Part C, is capped under your network. You are only required to use your plan on your network. Otherwise, if you choose to use the plan outside your network, there will be bills, out-of-pocket bills that you'll be paying. Secondly, Medicare Part C is non-standardized. What that means to you is that your plan could change. The carriers could add more benefits or they could take benefits out. Sometimes the carrier could decide that they will no longer participate in that particular area or in that state. That's another thing to consider when you are choosing Medicare Part C. And sometimes Medicare Part C could result with annual deductible. Some plans might require annual deductible. Sometimes it might not. It depends on individuals' situations. And another thing to consider is Medicare Advantage plan, which is Medicare Part C, also comes with the options that you could get your Part A, B, C, and D, which is the drug plan, all together in one plan. There is an option for that. And sometimes you could get all A, B, C, D, and dental, vision, and hearing. There are options for that as well. So these are all the points to consider when you're making decision to go with Medicare Part C. If you now decide to go through the left side, which is Medicare Supplement, few things to consider is that Medicare Supplement is not capped on the network. You can use your plan anywhere in the country. There is no referral. That means you can see a specialist without having to be referred by your primary care physician. And another thing is that there is low or no co-pays, no deductible, depending on the plan you choose. And Medicare Supplement is standardized. And what that means to you is that your plan will never change. The carriers will not take anything out. The carriers will not also leave the benefits to any other, change anything. Your plan stays the same year round. I will have more time to share more points that will help you to understand these two different ways, because you can only make decision based on these two options. By the time we meet and talk and I hear more about your personal health situation, I should be able to help you make the best decision that will be very beneficial to you. As a Medicare broker, I am privileged to represent all the carriers. That means I am not biased to force or push you into a particular carrier just because. No, my goal is to share all the options. And because I represent those carriers, they pay me and there is no cost to you. And I work for you. So your best interest is my top priority. So I'm looking forward to have the time to talk to you, or video, or Zoom, or even meet you in person, whichever one works best for you, so that this process will be made very easy for you and you will be so glad you did.